No. That's probably what you're thinking, because your brain is small, like a downsized Matt Damon. Ant-Man, a life-affirming tale about an uncle who loses his wife, so he has to fill in the role of Ant for his nephews. No? The other one? Ant-Man the superhero being defeated by a 5-inch tall Matt Damon, shrunk down to learn tough lessons about the meaning of life. It may sound far-fetched, but if you give me a moment to explain the matchup, I think you'll agree Matt here has a good chance of coming out on top. Matt Damon was born in 1970 to two regular-sized parents, Kent Telfer Damon and Nancy Carlson Page. Wow, 6 names, nepo baby much? At age 2, he moved with his mom to a 6-family communal household. Wow, 6 families, nepo baby much? And went on to study at Cambridge Rindge Latin School. Really? That one's right? With childhood friend Ben Affleck, who you comic book heads might know as the brooding and breeding billionaire playboy Batman v Superman. Damon snagged his first film role at age 18 with a single line in Mystic Pizza.
Mom, do you want my green stuff?
Ooh, dude, that's your mom. But Damon's big break came with him and Affleck's Academy Award-winning screenplay for Good Will Hunting, a movie about what if a working class person actually had 2 fucking brain cells to rub together. Damon, now a line item on the Hollywood A-list, would go on to play normal-sized characters for the majority of his career, with one glaring exception, of course. Ford v Ferrari, where Damon played the fast-talking Hot Wheel. Then, in 2017, he starred in the Alexander Payne dramedy Downsizing, which you, at several moments in your life, have made a small but impactful decision not to watch. So, what is downsizing? Downsize, pronounced doonsize, is a verb, of which downsizing is the gerund or present participle. What's a gerund? Gerund, pronounced gerund, means a form that is derived from a verb but that functions as a noun, in English ending in ing. Egg, the word asking, and do you mind my asking you? Okay, so that's the example sentence, do you mind my asking you? Who writes these things? Oxford English Dictionary in the UK. Hey, here's a question. How come we're letting the Brits tell us how to talk? Like, they're so good at talking. Oh, you taking a couple piss? What does that mean? But sure, let's let them write the official way to use words. Oh, Leo, just use Merriam-Webster. They sound British too. Like 2 British nerds. I would actually watch that show. So I guess let's explain what the film means by downsizing. The science of downsizing was pioneered by a tiny little Norwegian guy. He downsized himself. I get that now. It's pitched essentially as a solution to climate change.
In the 1950s, the Institute identified overpopulation as mankind's single greatest long-term threat.
Which is, sure, there's a lot of us, that's part of it, but have we really tried being sustainable? Like, what if we tried, I feel like there's some stuff we haven't tried. But once they're tiny, Matt's friend Dushan lays out the real reason why people are getting downsized.
Why the people, they want to become small?
To help the environment? Please.
They become small to have the things which until now were only for the rich.
Which, by the way, is the genius of the concept.
Essentially, it makes any meager savings stretch way further because it's way cheaper for tiny amounts of stuff. Him and his wife's $152,000 translates to $12.5 million in Tiny World. Essentially, their tiny wad of cash becomes a huge load of cash. So Damon does it because he wants a better life and to feel like he's contributed in some way to making the world a better place. But he finds himself still missing the purpose he thought he'd find down there, and when finally faced with the chance to be a part of humanity's future, he has to decide between a place in history and the chance to really connect with one special person. Which reminds me, special abilities. Damon's main ability is healing.
What's your field, Paul? Occupational therapy. It's just like physical therapy, but focused on workplace injuries and rehab, repetitive stress, lower back, that sort of thing.
When he gets small, he eventually finds himself white-saving the mini lower class with rudimentary medical understanding, becoming essentially the town doctor. So now we're talking a healing mage with Tony Stark money. Hello? He also seems to have some mechanical knowledge, as he's seen here fixing a prosthetic foot. So maybe in the scrap against Ant-Man, he could forge some kind of weapon. Fuck. What else we got here? I took tons of notes on potential abilities. He has allergies?
What is that? No, I need to know. I have allergies.
So maybe he's allergic to enemy combatants.
Isn't that bad?
Maybe he's allergic to getting defeated in fights?
That's two bad things.
Fine! How's this for a special ability? He has an especially untanned ass. Speaking of which, I have another new video out right now. Here's a clip. Fair warning. If you haven't already seen Gordon Ramsay's pasty white bare naked white ass, you're about to see it a lot. The video's called Why Does Gordon Ramsay Always Show His Pasty White Bare Naked White Ass in Every Episode of Hotel Hell? And it's exclusively on Nebula because videos there can be uncensored and the titles don't have to be short either, or good. If you use my link nebula.tv/LeoVader to sign up, you get 40% off an annual plan and I get a cut of that subscription, so, you know. Money, please! And that includes Nebula classes on everything from creating videos and music to school and business stuff, but they don't need me to say all that much because they're confident in themselves and they really think this downsizing premise is really good and are as eager as any of us to see how it resolves, I assume. Nebula.tv/LeoVader. Use it. So let's get into it. What special abilities is Ant-Man bringing to the fight? I don't know. I didn't watch any Ant-Man movies for this.
What?
Okay, well, I didn't watch Ant-Man because I'm not gonna promote Struck Work.
What the fuck? That's the premise of the video.
Whatever. What abilities this guy got? Master Thief, okay. Expert Martial Artist, fuck. Expert Acrobat, why? Gifted Intellect, Expert Tactician, Expert Engineer, Master Hacker. What kind of 5-year-old's OC? Okay, with the suit on, he's got size manipulation, of course, superhuman strength and durability, and insect manipulation. What the fuck? This is all from getting bit by an ant? Sounds like a formidable opponent. So how's Matt Damon gonna take this guy down, you ask? Well, Bart, I told you this wouldn't work for a video.
Well, I thought maybe you'd watch Ant-Man before you made it.
Like that would have made a difference? Matt is gonna get absolutely obliterated. For one thing, he's stuck small. He can't get normal size again. Ant-Man could just get big and crush him, or he could stay regular and crush him. And it's not like Matt is small enough to climb into anyone's brain. He's 5 inches tall, the most useless size there is, except for that one thing where it's a totally valid size.
Okay.
And his stupid allergies. Ant-Man could just grab a piece of pollen, shrink back up, and throw it in Matt's face, and I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure he dies.
Shrink back up?
You know, I tested this out on the Who Would Win subreddit. They thought I was a fucking idiot. Ant-Man is supposed to retain his full-size strength when shrunk. He would red mist a person who is also small, but not from Pym particles. Have you ever had someone named Rick the Ninja talk to you like that? Oh, this really needs more information than title, but let's give it a go. This would probably go to Ant-Man.
Just probably? That's a good sign, right?
I guess.
So there's wiggle room. It's not like it's far off from your other video topics.
I mean, that's why I gave it a shot, is because it sounds like a video I would make.
It's basically just your Now You See Me one, but with Marvel sex appeal. The idea is good.
I really do need a new video. I haven't put one out since February?
Yeah, maybe it's just not a good video essay. Ooh, maybe it's a podcast. Welcome back, ladies, to episode 280 of If It Ain't Blork, Don't Flarks It with PK and Bart. Our guest today is Leo.
Hey, love the show, guys. Thanks for having me.
Today we're debating whether Downsized Matt Damon could defeat Ant-Man. Your guys' thoughts?
Well, you know, I think he might have a shot here under the right circumstances, like if Damon's got the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Or if they're nude.
Expand on that.
Oh, okay, so if Ant-Man gets small and then he takes the suit off, doesn't he need the helmet rebreather thing when he's small to breathe the small air?
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
We watched it last night.
I fell asleep.
I think we may be looking at a brains versus brawn situation here. Lex Luthor Superman type matchup.
No, remember Ant-Man has gifted intellect?
Yeah, you're right.
Very smart.
Let's try looking up their ages. Looks like Matt Damon's 53 and Paul Rudd's 54, so advantage Matt?
Is that ageist?
Ageist.
It's ageist.
Yeah, for sure. What about their height?
Oh yeah, nice. They're both 5'10".
Fuck.
Shit.
Okay, so in Downsizing, Matt Damon's character is a physical therapist, right?
Basically, yeah.
So what if he worked his way into Ant-Man's inner circle and then over the course of a few years, sabotaged him by giving him bad tips on how to take care of his back?
Oh, like make sure to hunch over a lot?
Stretching is a myth.
Always keep your monitor laying flat on the floor?
Look at Gru. You want your neck to be like Gru.
Yeah, and then boom, a couple decades later, Matt just taps Ant-Man on the back and shatters his whole spine.
Yeah, that could work.
So I guess that'll do it for the episode. You guys have any final thoughts?
Yeah, how come in both these movies, when the guys get shrunk down, their voices don't get high-pitched? What's that about?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess realism's just out the window now on these things. There's a purple guy named Thanos. I'm supposed to believe that's real? Make him white!
Elaborate on that.
Because it's a Greek name. Make him a big Greek guy, right? Because, yeah, culturally Greek, but racially white. Right?
Okay, you guys got anything you want to plug?
Well, I wasn't saying it's like a...
Yeah, so come back for episode 281 of If It Ain't Blork, Don't Flarks It. What else? I'm going to be at the Chuckle Shuck Tuesday at 5 p.m. I'm just going to be chilling out. I'm not performing or anything. But if you guys want to come down and do like a meet and greet at the Chuckle Shuck, I'll be there.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Borkers, out!
Yeah, good up.
Yeah, good up. Can we redo that part before the plugs where, I'm just going to destroy the recording.
Well, maybe it's not really a podcast anyway. Maybe it's... Have you ever seen Film Theory?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory. Matt Damon's character in Downsizing may seem weak until you start to realize he might actually be Jason Bourne. I don't know. I think this sucks.
Doesn't Film Theory only do baby stuff anyway? Like The Dark Truth of Bluey?
Okay, let's try it that way. Downsizing may seem like an upbeat journey through the experience of being small, but the world may actually hold a dark truth that Ant-Man would die if he was ever near any of the characters. Yeah, this does suck, for sure. It just feels beneath me. Overreading into these insignificant little details, trying to build meaning out of these innocent movies where there really is none. Yeah, I hear it. This shit sucks and it's not even different from my usual shit, so I guess that sucks too. I'm a joke. I'm too dumb to even come up with stupid stuff. God, and now all this time's been wasted on it. Time I could have spent working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could've.
I might have. The concept just doesn't work. It should never have gotten to this point.
You just hate it because it was my idea. This is, can you get stung by so many mosquitoes you die all over again?
Kinda, yeah. I really hate to say it, but I think you guys are ruining the channel.
No, we're not. We're cool.
Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. When I was excited about this video, I just didn't realize that despite his big dreams for having a life of purpose, a core theme in this movie is that Matt Damon sucks at everything he tries to do and not in an OP Mr. Magoo way.
Does Matt's character have a name?
I don't know. And then the message of the movie is about focusing on what's within your control versus the uselessness of getting lost in a vague, wider ambition.
Okay, so...
Yeah, sorry, I'm rambling. I just really need to put something out. All I've done this year is get sucked into a computer and meet you two and kind of recover from both of those traumatic events. I basically killed a guy. And I hope Tezande's okay.
Okay, fine. New idea. What do you got?
Well, Christmas is coming up. I was thinking about doing a video about that.
Oh, like a song.
Maybe.
Like a Christmas parody song? Jingle Balls.
That's actually fire. That's actually really good.
I guess.
Bro, you have got to do that. Jingle Balls.
You have to.
Jingle balls, jingle balls. Jingle ball.
Today.
Oh, what fun it is to ride.
On some jingle balls today.
Okay, I guess you have pen and paper?
Oh, it's all up top. It's all on the top. I got it.
If there's one thing that's persisted from the movie The Social Network, it's the iconic score by Trent Reznor. But here's what you might not know about it. It's really good. The music of it. Like, I like to listen to it. when I do the dishes. Today we're dealing with a question that I've been curious about for years. Why does everyone sit with their legs crossed? One scientist claims it helps us ease the strain on our lower back. I just realized I don't care. Today, we're ranking SSRIs based on how well they would work on Mr. Bean. While Zoloft may treat Bean's OCD and social anxiety disorder, its side effects are a little too ripe for creating Bean chaos situations, or BCSs. The trouble sleeping alone would make him a potent threat at all hours of the night. How many iterations of Spider-Man could I personally kill with a gun? According to this list of weakest to strongest Spider-Men, the bottom is Golden Sponge Cake Spider-Man, who fought crime using Hostess snack cakes in a product tie-in issue. Yeah, I'm thinking a gun would kill him. Then there's Spider-Girl, the 11-year-old, yeah, this idea's not fun anymore. Okay, today I'm starting a full social media detox, while I'll also be conducting the Stanford prison experiment on myself. This'll be worth it. Fuck, no it won't. Maybe it will. It won't. Well, at least I don't have to do it. Nice.